top of the morning, and it is a beaut.
And the hope of the Irish as the future champion of the world.
A podcast is kind of like it's like a radio show that's not on the radio.
Welcome to the Barry J. McDonald podcast. The place where dreams get dusted off and acted on. Because life is too short. We're living on a rock that's flying through space. And hey, what the hell else were you going to do with yourself here?
Hi, this is Barry here, and you are very, very welcome to today's podcast episode. Now imagine for a moment I asked you to write a fiction book. And I asked you to base the fiction book on you. The main character in the book is going to be you. Now I'm sure if you got around to doing the book, I'm sure when we got the book back, we would find it was a gripping read. We would find that you, as the main character, had great abilities, maybe even superpowers. You'd done amazing things. Maybe were a hero to some of us, and you had a great life. And from the start of the book to the end of the book, it was all about you and all the things you did. Now I want you to compare your life right now to that fiction book. And I want you to compare yourself to how you're living your life right now. And I want you to consider for a moment, if someone wrote an autobiography about you, how would that book read? You know, what would we find in that book? Would we find someone who had lots of talents and abilities and just didn't use it? Would we find someone maybe who just didn't believe in themselves? Would we find someone who had a bad start but turned everything around, and it was almost one of those kind of rags to riches stories where every page was a gripping read? And the start of the book didn't seem like it was going to end well, but by the time we got to the end of the book, we were blown away with how well you had transformed your life. You know, a lot of us, because we are living a life, just really consider it a life. But we are leaving a story behind us. We are leaving an example behind us. We are showing people, you know, what we can do or what you can do in your time on this planet. So, going back to that book, as I said, you'll probably do amazing things in it. And you're probably going to be on every page. You're not going to be a character that kind of pops on one page and then isn't in the book for the other 399 pages. I'm sure we would find you on every single page. So, again, going back to your life, how are you positioned in your life? Are you someone who is front and centre, taking the actions in your life? Or are you someone who is just like an extra in someone else's life? Now, maybe if you are an extra right now, or maybe if you aren't doing much with your life right now, that doesn't mean that your book has to end that way. Today could be a new page. You could write an exciting part now. You know, by the time we get to the end of your book, it could be amazing transformation. Something like we didn't see coming. We didn't expect those amazing things to come from you. So give that some thought today. If we were to write a book about you, and you as the main character, would you be living your life the way you are right now? Give that some thought today. Have a lovely day. Bye-bye. Would you like to know how I went from being a lowly shelf stacker, depressed, no confidence in himself, and how I went from that to becoming a popular children's author, and then on to even greater things, recording and selling my own digital products? If you'd like to find out how I did it, and if you would like to do the same yourself, if you head over to Writecom, that's WRITECOME.com, you'll find a great free report over there, which is called the Online Business Manifesto. And in that report, I'm going to show you the journey I went on from the beginning to where I am right now. And I'm going to show you the 3 business secrets I learned along the way. Now, these secrets aren't secrets that most people talk about. Some people don't even realise that they exist. So if you head over to Writecom, download the free report, you are going to be miles ahead of everyone else who has an online business. Have a lovely day, and I hope you enjoy this episode.